So what's going on, guys? Obviously, OGR back with another video, and today I'm going to respond to what Kyle Brandt said on NFL Network about 2 weeks ago. I'd rather respond to it, a day or two after it happens, or even that day, but unfortunately, I'm not getting this information, and I just happened to find this on my own, and I definitely thought I'd react to it. So, Kyle Brandt, can you say hot take alert? See, I don't understand with these analysts why you got to do hot takes. What, you're not entertaining on your own? You got to do hot takes? Because this is exactly what a hot take looks like. So I'm going to play a minute of the clip for you, and then we're going to respond.
Get into it, guys. Dan Jones in the second year. If we're all paying attention, second year, you basically, if you're not like winning MVP and the Super Bowl and Nobel Peace Prizes, like you ain't doing squat. Second year guys, Mahomes won his division. Lamar won his division. Goff won his division. I'll keep going. Second year Carson Wentz did it. Mitch Trubisky did it. Everybody's doing it. All the cool kids are doing it. So you had your nice little warm-up year and you had that fun day against Tampa and everybody oohed and ahed and everything. Now it's time to really win. That's today's NFL. And by the way, let's not put our head in the sand and say the clock ain't ticking on Daniel Jones' next contract. You got about 3 years to win a Super Bowl with this dude, and then if things go right, he's going to be asking for $40 million a year. So Daniel Jones, at the basement, you got to get in the playoffs and win the division this year. That's just the league we're living in, buddy.
First off, I don't subscribe to this 5-year window bullshit where you have your quarterback under your rookie contract. You better get to the playoffs as many times as you can. Try and win that Super Bowl because once you pay him, that's it. And that's what he's trying to say here. That's part of it. I don't subscribe to that because each and every decade, you find a way. There's a team that finds a way to dominate that decade. Maybe the Patriots, the 49ers, the Dallas Cowboys, whoever it may be. Pittsburgh Steelers, they find a way. No matter how many times the NFL changes rules, introduces free agency, whatever it may be, teams find a way to dominate. There's always going to be a dominant team in a decade. First off, I don't subscribe to that 5-year window. Any team in the next 1, 2, 3 years can start that dynasty, or what could be a dynasty, or that domination of a decade. That's going to happen. Some team's going to figure it out. Right now, we're in the preemptive stages. The Patriots are most likely at the end of their rope. So first off, that's what he's trying to point out here. That's bullshit. I don't subscribe to it. Second, each and every one of these guys he mentioned, that team had talent. Arguably more talent than what Daniel Jones has to work with. And I'm not even just talking on the offensive side of the football. They have dominant defenses. Look at what the Bears were. Look at what the Rams did. Dominant defenses, or very good defense at the very least. Daniel Jones doesn't have that to work with. And, with the Patrick Mahomes situation, Patrick Mahomes took over what was already a playoff roster. They were already making the playoffs under Alex Smith. Mahomes only had to be as good as Alex Smith. And obviously he succeeded those expectations and won a Super Bowl. As far as Carson Wentz goes, he had a very good roster, or a roster on the rise. And were able to add those pieces. The Giants are not at that juncture. So to sit out there and come out with this hot take like, oh, Daniel Jones got to do this. You clearly don't like Daniel Jones. So why don't you just be an honest person in the media? Be honest. You don't need to use hot takes to explain yourself away. You don't like Daniel Jones. Guess what? There's quarterbacks I don't like. I was never the biggest Philip Rivers fan. I have no problem admitting this on this channel and putting it out there. Because you can be truthful and entertaining. People that have to resort to hot takes like Kyle Brandt, they're not entertaining. You suck. You suck at your job. Just admit it. Anybody who puts these foolish expectations out there on any player, not just Daniel Jones, isn't worth it. You're not worth it. You're garbage. Just like what I did to Adam Rank last year, where he had like 6 to 7 teams going 2-14. He predicted all the teams' records. And then he had different teams winning the same game. Like, are you stupid? NFL Network. You are NFL Network. Put out a product that people can be proud of. Right now, you're only divulging into what ESPN is. Garbage. Honestly. Daniel Jones' expectations are this year is to improve, and he has a lot going against him. And if he improves and does very well this year, he doesn't have to be an MVP candidate. But if he has a very good season and the Giants are competitive and they get a better record than what they have the year before, the Giants are trending in the right direction. And maybe they can trend and be that dynasty. But right now, I'm not going to put these ridiculous expectations on Daniel Jones because I don't subscribe to that 5-year window psychobabble bullshit. Either way, it's been OGR Sports, and I'll catch you on the next vid.